Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Today we're looking at cars that are so expensive they might make you cry. We're talking about the top 10 most expensive, coolest and most luxurious cars ever made. Forget about regular cars, these are like works of art. Get ready to see some of the most awesome and expensive vehicles in the world. These cars have engines so powerful they could probably launch a rocket. And don't even get me started on the interiors. They make a palace look like a garage. So buckle up, get ready to be amazed, and let's look at these incredible cars. First up is a car so special and expensive, it makes other expensive things look cheap. It's called the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Just look at it. It's sleek and stylish, like a panther wearing a suit. And the price, get ready, it's $18.7 million. That's right, you could buy a small island for that much money, but then you wouldn't have this awesome car, would you? Next, we have a car that's one of a kind. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail. It's so special, only one was ever made. A mystery billionaire, probably someone who owns a bunch of islands, asked Rolls-Royce to make this car for them. They wanted it to look like a luxury yacht, and that's exactly what they got. It has smooth lines, a giant sunroof, and an interior made by hand. It's like being on a super yacht, but you're driving on the road. And the price for all this luxury? Just $13 million. Remember the Bugatti EB110? This car is like its futuristic cousin. The Bugatti 110 is a modern take on a classic car, and it's packed with the latest technology. For $9 million, you get a super powerful engine, a bunch of spoilers, and enough speed to make your head spin. This car is everything Bugatti is known for. Crazy speed, stunning design, and a price tag that would make your jaw drop. Chapter 4, the Mercedes-Benz Maybach Exelero, a luxury car for a king. Have you ever seen a fancy car and thought, that's cool, but I want something even bigger? Well, the Maybach Exelero is for you. This car is what happens when Mercedes-Benz decides to make the most luxurious car imaginable. For $8 million, you get a car longer than a limousine, with a design that's both elegant and powerful. It's like a German muscle car wearing a tuxedo, and under the hood, an engine so powerful it could probably power a small town. Chapter 5, the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, a car that sparkles like a diamond. Forget about regular car paint, this car is covered in diamonds. Yes, real diamonds. Koenigsegg, the company that makes this car, created a special diamond finish just for this car. It's so sparkly, you might need sunglasses to look at it. Only 3 of these cars were ever made, and each one costs $4.8 million. That's more than most people spend on a house. But then again, most people don't have a diamond-covered supercar, do they? Chapter 6. Lamborghini Veneno, a car that's out of this world. If Batman drove a Lamborghini, this would be it. The Lamborghini Veneno looks like it came straight out of a comic book. It has sharp angles, an aggressive design, and a giant wing on the back, and the sound, let's just say it's loud. This car costs $4.5 million, but can you really put a price on looking like a superhero? Chapter 7. Bugatti Chiron. Supersport 300 plus the need for speed. Need to get somewhere really fast? Forget about airplanes, you need the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 plus. This car is so fast it can go over 300 miles per hour. It's basically a rocket on wheels, all yours for a mere $3.9 million. Chapter 8, Pagani Huayra BC Italian Craftsmanship meets supercar performance. The Pagani Huayra BC proves that Italians don't just make great food, they also make incredible cars. This car is like a work of art that can also go incredibly fast. Every part of this car is beautifully made, from the leather interior to the fancy spoilers. And the sound of the engine is like music to your ears. All for $2.8 million. Chapter 9, Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, a car as rare as a hen's teeth. Have you ever heard someone say they don't make those anymore? Well, they definitely don't make the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio anymore. Only 6 of these cars were ever made, which makes them incredibly rare. Inspired by old Ferrari race cars, the Sergio is a beautiful car that's also a joy to drive. And the price? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. But for those who are curious, it's around $3 million. Chapter 10. Aston Martin Valkyrie, a glimpse into the future of cars. Last but not least, we have a car that looks like it came from the future. The Aston Martin Valkyrie is what happens when a car company teams up with a Formula One racing team. This car is basically a Formula One car that you can drive on the street. It has a super powerful engine and a design that's all about speed. And the price for this futuristic machine? A cool $3.2 million. Outro. That's a wrap. Well, there you have it, folks. We've seen some of the most expensive, luxurious, and amazing cars in the world. From diamond-covered supercars to one-of-a-kind masterpieces, these cars are the stuff of dreams. Of course, most of us will only ever be able to dream of owning one of these cars, but hey, it's fun to look, right? And who knows, maybe one day we'll all win the lottery and be able to park one of these beauties in our garage. Until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more awesome car content. And if you do win the lottery, let me know. I'll be the one test driving a Bugatti.